Hi, I'm Antonio Ramirez and I play Derek in the hilarious new web series, The Unwritten Rules. I did The Unwritten Rules because Kim Williams was gracious enough to ask me to be a part of it. I enjoyed her writing previously before even knowing about the series, and when she asked and I read the script, I was honored to be asked and wanted to do it.
I am so sorry. I don't think we've met.
Yeah, he's just the black guy that's been bringing you your mail every day for the past 7 years.
I'm Kathy.
I'm Derek. I work in the mailroom. Am I ever afraid or hesitant of the situations? No, not really. I look forward to them. I've been in the corporate world as an accountant for several years, as the main African American at most of the companies that I've worked for, so I'm very familiar with some of the scenarios that have come up and some that I hope will come up in season 2. There are things that I've wanted people to talk about, or I've wanted people to really kind of shed some light on, and so I kind of feel like, man, it's finally getting out there. Someone's finally talking about this, but in a lighthearted way, in a fun, lighthearted, comical way.
Oh, hey, girl. Hey, glad the house nigga came to see us field niggas. Ooh. I'm just playing, girl. Just playing, girl.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all, this is Bracy.
Derek is not that hard of a character for me to play. He's very lighthearted and fun, very relatable. I've known people in my life like Derek who, in college and also at some of the places that I worked, you know, did kind of things that were a little bit edgy, like playing dominoes in the lunchroom or playing spades during finals week at college. So I was familiar with the character from that standpoint and just kind of incorporated life experience into it. What are my thoughts regarding how the people downstairs are portrayed? I know that a lot of people didn't agree with it, but sometimes the truth hurts. I mean, I've seen people, like I said, I've known people and seen people like that. So for me, it rings true. I think it's an education on those who don't know and have a problem with it, that there are people who act this way. We aren't all this way, obviously, but the people downstairs are real and just a part of our culture. My favorite episode has to be the Christmas finale. I thought it was hilarious. I loved the black Santa Claus. I loved the black CEO, and I loved everyone's reactions, dancing. I just thought the whole finale was hilarious. My family and friends' thoughts on the series are that it is a great series, and not only is it funny, but it's intelligent, it's controversial, as well as just a fun series to watch. They're glad to see some of the issues that come up. They're glad to see an African American doing comedy that isn't buffoonery, and we see a lot of that, unfortunately, today in our programming. So they love it. What have I learned from the Unwritten Rules? That I'm not alone, and that even though it's kind of swept under the rug, and as a society we don't want to admit it, that racism still exists. It still exists in the corporate world as well as in general, and it's not a matter of maybe people wanting to be racist, but just ignorance and culture shock and not understanding each other. And it's not just Caucasians who are racist, but African Americans and other races as well, just not knowing each other. And I think that's one of the main things that the web series has taught me.